It's never too late. It's never too late to start anything or want to start anything.
Yeah.
You just have to not get too comfortable and just take the chance.
I think that, yeah, because being too comfortable, I think we were talking earlier, right? Having your own business, right? Like if you're starting your own insurance agency, right? When you used to work for an insurance agency, but now you're striking out on your own, right? That's great, right? That's awesome.
Yes.
You don't have a boss, right? But also, you don't have a boss.
You're right.
So you could get very comfortable.
Yes. You have to stay disciplined. You have to even discipline yourself.
Out west where the sun always beams bright, Midland skies keep the hustle in sight. BAM Consultants got the blueprint intact. For dreamers on the grind, they got your back. Championing dreams from the ground to supreme, providing that spark, igniting the team. Marketing flow strategies that gleam. BAM in Midland, building your dream. They teach the
Bam! All right. I got Miss Tracy Valles, multi-business owner right here in Midland, Texas.
Yes,
How you doing today, Tracy?
Me. I'm good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been talking about getting you on here for a while
We have.
because we've known each other a little while.
We have.
Back in the day, way back. And you've done super great for yourself,
Thank you.
right? You're a multi-business owner.
I've been blessed.
Valles Insurance.
Next year will be 15 years.
Wow.
Time flies.
So fast.
When you're having fun.
Right? There you go. That's what entrepreneurship is, just having fun, right?
Yes.
And you decided to start another business.
I did.
And you're going on 3 years.
I'm going on 3 years already.
And that is Mary's. Tell us about what's the full name of Mary's?
Mary's Christian and Gift Store.
Christian and Gift Store.
Yes.
Right.
So where the name came from is mom passed away when I was 5 years old from cancer, and her name was Mary. And so my grandmother always told me, pray to Mother Mary that one day you'll get to see your mom again. And so that's where it all started. I've always wanted to do something for my mom. Even though I didn't get the opportunity to really know her.
Yeah.
So I thought, what better way to honor her than to open a Christian store named after her. So that's where the name came from.
Yeah. It's very interesting how our childhood dictates so much
It does.
of our future and our adulthood.
Yes.
And what we do.
Right.
Like that, so that's interesting because you opened a faith-based business.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Right.
In honor of your mom.
Correct.
Right? Because we're ingrained from early, church.
Yeah.
And then your grandmother saying that really ingrained in you.
It did.
Your faith. So
It did.
all these years later, you had this opportunity, and I'm gonna start a business, right? So why that route? What made you?
I've been a CCD teacher for over 20 years. And somebody just put it in my ear one day. They're like, you should really open a business. And I'm just like, I don't know. I already have one. I'm super busy as it is. My kids were still in school. And it was scary to think that I could own 2 businesses. But then with much thought and prayer, I was like, why not? I'm like, all I can do is give it a shot. If it works, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I feel like it was definitely needed here in Midland. We don't have another store like it that is outside of the actual church. So I feel like it was definitely needed by even the response that we've had of people coming into the store.
Because I remember seeing opening day.
Yes.
It was packed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's like it hasn't slowed down, huh?
It really hasn't. It's picked up, if anything, just because people are still finding out about it. So it's just been word of mouth. But we've been blessed that we've had a chance to put our name out there on social media and people responding to it.
So what do you sell in the store?
We actually are more of a gift store. We do sell a lot of stuff that the church needs and stuff, but we have a lot of gifts for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, We do carry all the wedding supplies, all the quinceañera supplies. We carry Bibles, rosaries.
Yeah.
In the kids section, we have the plushies, we have the baby Jesuses, and a lot of activities, coloring books and books for children.
Yeah.
And we carry a lot of, it's really almost everything is faith-based,
Yeah.
We do have a lot of artwork that you can hang in your walls, even the crosses. There's just so much down to
So
even croc charms.
Croc charms?
Croc charms.
Oh,
Yes.
they put on the shoes.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and they're Christian based, so they're super cute. Our imagination has gone wild. It's just, you don't realize how much is out there until you start ordering, and you're just like wanting it all, to where it's getting to the point to where we don't fit in our store anymore.
Right.
But we have a lot of requests,
Okay.
People have helped us with recommendations and suggestions and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we've looked into them, and most of them we've been able to bring them to the store,
Yeah.
like the freshies, car coasters, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we also have a kitchen area, a men's
Okay.
area. So
A kitchen area.
a kitchen area, meaning like cutting boards, mittens,
Gotcha.
aprons, and
Gotcha.
and stuff like that.
I was
We
sitting here
al-
thinking like you're putting on cooking classes.
No. We also have the Catholic coffee, and we do have an area where you can sit down and have your coffee. That's for free, and you can also have Bible study there, meetings there,
Okay.
and or just come in and read
Yeah.
during your lunch hour, and
So it's a multi-use.
It is.
For sure.
It is.
So you brought up something earlier. What to order? What your inventory? Does your inventory consist of? Right? And like I know, like you're going through there, like, oh, that'd be cool to have, right? I know one part of it is suggestions. That's great,
Right.
Right? Because you're listening to your customer,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
they're telling you, oh, I think this would be great.
Right.
But then you also have to take into account, okay, that could just be one customer.
Right.
But then you start hearing it a couple times,
Yes.
right? Requests, okay, then you're gonna look into that.
Yes.
But then other things are like, oh, I think this would be awesome, and you order 20 of them, and then they sit there
Yes.
forever. None of them sell.
Yeah.
Right. So what's your discernment of how you go about ordering inventory?
Well, I just I listen to what the customer has to say for sure, and then if I feel like it's something we don't have in the store and it would be a great gift idea or a great thing to have that nobody else has, I take the chance and order it. And I may order at first a couple of them just to see how they're gonna sell, and if they're great sellers, I just keep them coming.
Yeah.
And if they're not, then we started doing a lot of pop-ups,
Yeah.
and I just feel like there is something for everybody. What one person might not like, the
Yeah.
other person will like it. And something may sit there for a couple of months, but then you have that one customer come in and be like, I've been looking for these, you have them, and I needed them. So they end up
Right.
buying it.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to wait it out, because we have had some things there that have sat, but that right customer will walk in and be
Yeah.
like, I've been looking for that.
I think I was just insurance business, right?
Yes.
Retail,
Yes.
right? Two completely
Yes.
different types of businesses, not only in industry but in actual how the business model works, right? Because I mean, both of them, you still need traffic through your door.
Yes.
Right.
For sure.
You still need people contacting you.
Right.
You still need to get in front of people. But the what do you call it? The skill set to know your inventory. So this is something that Michael was really good. I learned from him that when you have retail, just because something isn't selling doesn't mean it's a bad product. It could just be
Right.
the wrong location.
Right.
So do you shift your inventory spaces?
Definitely, for sure. And our inventory is spread out throughout the store as well, because a person walks in and they might not see it right off the bat, but they'll see it on the other side of the store. And they'll be like, oh, I didn't even notice you had it over there, but I noticed it over here. So you kind of do, I've learned a lot. I
Yeah.
definitely did not know retail when I got into retail.
Right,
So
yeah.
it was a learning process, but
Sure.
just like the insurance agency, you just have to not be afraid of change. And you have to be able to be willing to listen to others who are trying to help you. Luckily, I had a lot of guidance and a lot of help from people who were genuine, really trying to help me.
Yeah.
And I listened, and I've been blessed. And it's still a learning process. It's,
sure.
You are never going to know it all. You will never know it all.
No.
So you just try to do your best that you can, for everybody, because we work for the people.
Sure.
So we try to do our best to satisfy and to give the best customer service we can.
I think that's so important, right? Being open,
Yes.
right? And listening.
Right.
And not thinking of everything already.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Especially coming into a business that you're not, you had no idea.
Yes.
Right. That's part of the, that's kind of scary. It's like, I'm just going to start a retail business.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yes.
Right? Just do it
Yes.
and jump. But also to be bold enough to jump in and do it.
Right.
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 And then once you're there, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is
If I want this to work, I'm going to have to work really hard.
Yeah.
So it's never too late. It's never too late to start anything or want to start anything.
Yeah.
You just have to not get too comfortable and just take the chance.
I think that, because being too comfortable, I think we were talking earlier, right? Like, having your own business, right? Like if you're starting your own insurance agency, right? When you used to work for an insurance agency, but now you're striking out on your own, right? That's great, right? That's awesome.
Yes.
You don't have a boss, right? But also, you don't have a boss.
You're right.
So you could get very comfortable.
Yes. You have to stay disciplined. You have to even discipline yourself.
So how do you do that? What does your discipline look like?
I basically go to work every day. I show up. You have to show up. You have to set goals. At Valles Insurance Agency, we have goals. So we have a goal set to sell so many applications per month, and we meet that goal. There hasn't been a time within these last 14 years that we have not met our goal. So we just strive every time. And if we fall short, we always are like, what can we do to improve? But the main thing is showing up and being there. So just because you're a boss does not mean you don't need to be there.
Right.
So if you want to be successful, I feel the main thing is showing up. Being there.
Got to keep chopping wood.
Yes.
It's so your metrics, right? You hit your goals, right? Do those goals fluctuate through the course of the year depending on seasonality or what's going on in the bigger picture? And
Yes, because the beginning of the year always seems to be the busiest time. The summer time seems to be more or less, and then during the holidays it seems to slow down quite a bit. But we still strive to reach our goals, and we've been able to do that. You just have to push, hustle, do what you have to do to meet your goals, whether it's out there bringing the customers in or going out to car dealerships, passing out treats. There's many ways that you can meet your goals, and it's just a matter of bringing those people in.
Crypto inflection point. The rise of infrastructure over speculation and hype. Money doesn't wait. Neither should we. To most, crypto still feels like a speculative sideshow. But quietly, the story has changed. But the noise is fading, and what's emerging beneath it is more serious and far more powerful. We're now entering crypto's infrastructure era. Infrastructure, the hidden engine of every revolution. Real breakthroughs do not go viral. They are not superficial. They go deep. That's the inflection point crypto is at right now. With all this information on the importance of necessity of sound infrastructure in mind, you might be wondering, who's building for this moment? Enter Texacoin, TXC, a script-based mineable layer 1 blockchain that reflects everything this infrastructure moment is about. TXC is not a speculative play. It is designed as infrastructure-first protocol engineered for performance, accessibility, and decentralization. The vision is simple. Establish the base layer through distributed mining across the state of Texas and empower Layer 2 builders to create real applications with utility beyond speculation. Anchor the ecosystem in people, not centralized validators, antiquated institutions, or gatekeepers. Join the conversation. The Black Gold Energy community meets every Monday evening, both in person and virtually. Texacoin is gathering momentum block by block, and we are the movement in the Permian Basin. Want to learn more? Bring your curiosity, skepticism, or questions to one of our weekly Monday night meetups, 6 to 8 at BAM headquarters. Or join virtually. The Google Meet will be in the event description. It's not a pitch. It's not a crypto meetup. It's a table for builders, thinkers, and doers. It's open to anyone with the curiosity to explore.
This episode of BAM BizTalk is brought to you by Flash Mobile. Whether you're managing your business, chasing your dreams, or just handling life on the go, Flash Mobile gives you nationwide for GLTE coverage. No contracts and total freedom, all at a price that makes sense. Activate your plan in minutes. Bring your own device. Stay in control wherever life takes you. Contact us and make the switch today. And now let's get back to today's show.
So you said go into car dealerships passing out trees? I was like, well, Christmas time. Just
Yeah,
take a tree
no, I
at
get
Christmas.
no treats.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
they enjoy that you take the time out to come and visit them because they need somewhere to refer when
see what
they
you're saying.
buy a car to an insurance
Yeah.
dealership. And a lot of times they like to have that person-to-person contact to be like, okay, I've met you. I know who you are. I'm going to start referring customers
Right.
over to you.
And usually because you go out there, right, they're like, okay, well, they're about their business.
Right.
So they feel more confident
Yes.
sending somebody over who's looking for business, who wants the business, who's going to
Correct.
take care of that business.
Yes.
How about you also insure homes?
We do.
Right? Right?
Yes.
So do you have
We
like,
basically do
relationships?
everything except for medical. So we do auto, home, motorcycle, RVs, boats. We even do SR22s. SR22 is when your license gets suspended and the state requires you to carry an SR22. And so it all depends how long the state requires you to carry that, that you would carry it on your policy, whether you own a vehicle or not, because we also sell non-owners insurance that is specifically for the SR22.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you were saying something about Mexico or?
Mexico insurance also. So if you're going to travel into Mexico, your insurance here most of the time does not cover for
Right.
you to go into Mexico.
Yeah.
So we sell that on a daily basis, depending how many days you're going to be in Mexico. So
Right.
if you're going just for the weekend, we can sell you insurance just for the weekend. To
Man,
travel
where were
to
you in
Mexico.
my 20s?
Everything's not as crazy as it is now, that
Right.
you definitely need to carry it every
Yeah.
time you go out there.
Yeah. So like say, and it doesn't depend if you're going to drive all the way through Mexico or if you're flying to your destination. Does that matter?
No, it really doesn't matter. If you're going to drive over there, we can cover your vehicle. If you're going to fly over
Gotcha.
there, we can cover your contents, your personal items.
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is it just Mexico or do you cover?
No, any other country. Yeah.
Okay.
It's international coverage, so it's pretty much anywhere you want to travel.
Okay. I got plans to travel, so I'll be hitting you
Yes.
up.
There you go.
Sure.
Get your stuff covered.
Yeah. Because I mean, you never know, right?
Right. Exactly.
You never know. So so you if it has a key or has value, you can cover it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So right with the travel, and you just like, okay, how much value are you going to be traveling with, or how?
Yes, it goes based on the value that you're going to be carrying with you,
Okay, like,
and then the days.
and you go through like an audit or something of what the items are, or just
Not really. We just go based on what you tell us.
Yeah.
Honesty.
because my grandmother so my grandmother's a snowbird, right? Her and grandpa for years, every winter, they just go to Mexico, right?
A lot of people do.
Yeah, right. And now that she's in her 90s, she's 97, right? She still wants to go,
Oh yeah.
right? Like she hasn't gone in the last 2 years, but before that, it was like her last time to go for like 5 years straight.
Oh wow.
So this is my last year, and then she goes again. This is my last time, right? But the last time she went, she had her jewelry stolen from her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and her bag was ripped, and
Right.
jewelry was gone.
Yeah.
And
The high valued items, you would have to have some kind of receipt or something. Or, a lot of times when you buy it at a jewelry store, they have records of, your purchases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for stuff like that, you would have to have some kind of documentation of its worth.
Gotcha.
Which a lot of jewelry stores can also give you.
I'm sure she probably held on to all that.
Yes.
But she didn't have insurance on it when she went.
Yeah.
You know,
And it can definitely happen.
she's also been traveling there since like the 50s. So
Changed a lot.
a lot.
I'm sure back then, I don't know if they offered even that kind of insurance or not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't think so. But
Well, they've come up with a lot of types of insurances nowadays that you need, and
Yeah.
people don't realize that you have to have almost everything insured,
So-
especially your auto and home.
especially.
Yes.
Right. That's like if you have if you have a loan on it, it's
Yeah.
required, right?
It is.
Right.
It is.
So you said you also do commercial.
We do any kind of commercial. We do oil field commercial. A lot of people are looking for a general liability, an umbrella, a commercial auto, a workers' comp. We offer all of that for our businesses. Any kind of business that you get into, you will need an insurance. You know,
Yeah.
even if it's like a bar or anything like that,
Oh,
you need
yeah.
to take out liquor liability. That's very important to have and to carry as well. So if you're looking into opening a business, make sure you look into what kind of policies you need to carry in place for the business that you're going to be doing, because every business is different.
Right.
Whether it's opening a retail store, whether opening a funeral home, a church in itself, oil field related, truckers, backhoe, you know, anything like that, that is,
Yeah.
you will need the insurance for it, just to protect your business,
Right.
because anything can happen, and you want to make sure that you're protected and your business is protected.
Right. So it's covering the liability,
Correct.
right, that you have out there.
Yes.
So like let's talk specifically about the oil field, right? Because in the last several years, that's gone up of how much is required as a minimum to have.
Right.
Went from like $1 million to $2 million to $5 million.
Yes.
Is it 10? What is it now?
You can get away with 5 million. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But every year, the recommendations, you know, keep going up. And these are just from the companies that you work for that are requiring you to have these type of insurances, you know. So people sometimes think that it's easy to open a business, but then they look at what the companies they're working for are requiring them to have and didn't include that within their budgets, or didn't, you know, so
Right.
they can get themselves into a big bind if they don't look into the insurances.
Right. You know, because when you're starting a business, right, you're not, if you started it, well, you're not making money yet,
Correct.
right? So that startup capital, that's what we call it,
Correct.
it's got to come from somewhere,
Yeah.
right? So you save it, you borrow it, you know,
Right.
and then, so when people who are starting a business, walking them through it, startup expenses, insurance is always for sure, that's locked in there,
Yes.
right? Okay, now, what kind of business, what kind of liability do you have for your business?
Right.
Do you need a location? Are you leasing or buying? Right, and then it's the getting a quote to be close, you know, close enough to put in into like to figure out, okay, I'm going to be spending about this much burn per month,
Right.
or one time, you know,
Yeah.
to get up and going,
Right.
right? And but so often it's so hard because then the company says, yeah, I'll get you, but you need to be bonded for so much.
Right.
You're like, oh,
Yes.
I only have $1 million. I need 5.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We also do bonds, now that you brought that up. So a lot of companies and if you do work for the city or anything like that, they require you to carry a bond. And so we do bonds as well. But what people don't really understand also when they purchase a commercial policy is that there's more underwriting that takes into play when it's a commercial policy because it's a higher limit. So that process can take sometimes up to 2 to 3 days, you know, depending on what kind of business it is. So auto home, we can give you a quote right then and there, not a problem at all.
Yeah.
But when it comes to commercial, there's more underwriting, more things that they have to look
Right.
at because you're taking out a $1 million, $5 million policy. So if they happen to have a claim the next day, the insurance company is having to pay out these big amounts. So
Right.
they want to make sure, you know, what they're getting themselves into as
Yeah.
well. So, of course, the commercial policy is that we also shop around for them. So we like to get all the quotes back to make sure we're giving them the best rate that we can. So that's another reason why sometimes the turnaround can be two
longer.
days or so.
So that's a great place to talk about the difference in how you operate. Somebody comes to you and say, I need car insurance, right? Or commercial insurance, right? I have an asset that needs to be covered, right? And you are, as an independent insurance agent, have access to several different insurance companies who provide the actual insurance.
Right.
You're like a broker? Is that what you're considered?
Yes, an insurance agency. Yeah,
Right.
a broker.
Right. So you can shop for the customer coming to you to get the best price for the best coverage for them.
Correct.
Whereas if they go to some, another, I'm not going to name any companies out there, but they're this one company. You go to them and you get one price.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yes.
Take it or leave it.
Right.
Cool. So we're talking about shopping around for your customer, right? They come to you,
Right.
and you get the basically price and value shop,
Yes.
right? It's not just the price, but it's
Right.
what are you getting for that price?
Yeah.
Right.
So we have being an independent agency, the good thing is that we have different companies and options for you. So we have about 15 different companies that we can shop it around for you. So the part about being customer service is that we gather your information, include discounts, and we can find you the best rate we possibly can out of those 15 different companies that we have to shop around for you.
Yeah.
We have a rater where we just log in all your information. It automatically rates it for all 15 different companies, and we'll be able to give you an instant quote. Yeah.
Okay.
So we also have that for homes, and we also have that for the commercial. We have 5 different companies that I shop your commercial, with, and that's the reason why sometimes the turnaround can be 2 to 3 days, because those do have longer underwriting, and I like to wait until I get all quotes in to be able to give you the best rate that I possibly
Gotcha.
can. We can also do that with the life insurance. We have different companies that we have for life insurance that we can get you the best rate.
Yeah.
So it's all about shopping it for you, in every field. Like I said, we insure everything except for medical.
Yeah.
So anything you can possibly think of insuring, we can insure it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So from one business to the other, right? What is the similarities as far as what you take from one to the other? I can see right now it'd be customer service.
Right.
It's just you offer it in a different way. Right?
That's mainly the main thing, because they're totally two different businesses,
Yeah.
and they're run differently. But customer service has always been a big thing for me, even from the very beginning. I feel strongly in treat people the way you want to be treated. And be welcoming. We work hard to keep our customers. All of that comes with customer service. It's the way you treat your customers. So that's the main thing that, you carry on into your next businesses.
Right. And it's just the way you do it is different.
Right.
Right. But what you want is for your customer to have the best experience.
Of course.
Right. And get the most value.
Yes.
Right. So when you're going from your insurance hat, take off your insurance hat. Okay, you're gonna put on your Mary's Christian
apron, my Mary's apron.
Take off the hat, put on the apron.
Yes.
How do you balance your time between the two?
So I'm pretty much half of the time at one business and the other half at the other business. But I do tend to make an appearance at both of them, at least on a daily basis. And I work just like any other employees, I am at the office by 9, and then, I try to close it up at 5, at the Christian store, and my employee stays there, But if my employee is not able to, I sometimes work till 7 p.m., And I never thought I'd work Saturdays, but there's times that I do have to work on Saturdays at the Christian store, But it's something that I really enjoy, so it's not a bother at all. I actually enjoy working there at the Christian store. It brings you so much peace and so much happiness. People go in there with a giving heart, and all you can do is turn around and give it back.
You know that in today's world, distraction is the enemy. The Deep Flow formula fuses human performance mastery with AI integration, helping you cut through the chaos, sharpen focus, and get more done in less time. In just one workshop, you'll learn how to turn stress into a repeatable rhythm of high performance, boost your creativity, and achieve clarity on demand. This isn't theory, it's a framework you can apply immediately. Call BAM Ventures, your business sidekick, at 432-247-8841 to step into your flow today.
The BAM BizTalk podcast is brought to you by our sponsor, Pachuco's Restaurant. Craving authentic and eclectic cuisine in Midland? Well, Pachuco's has you covered. Located in downtown Midland at the ever so legendary and iconic historic building at 316 North Big Spring Street, Pachuco's blends rich and unique flavors in a conveniently pleasant and vibrant atmosphere. Enjoy the highest quality barbecue, savory tacos, burgers, and a variety of other mouth-watering dishes that reflect the spirit of a true Pachuco cuisine. Real, authentic, and just plain different. Check out their menu at www.pachucos432.com or call 432-218-8806 to inquire, or better yet, just show up and get your shine on. At Pachucos, where heritage, exquisite taste, and hospitality come together for an unforgettable dining experience. Pachucos, Midland, Texas. Now back to the show.
If you're going to go into business, go into something that you like and you know, because that just makes everything so much better.
Right. And that seems like something, it's not like you're running like a store, right? When people are just getting in there like, oh, I just need this and I'm going to pay the cheapest for it. I don't care where I get it from here, right?
Yes.
That's the difference, because when they're going into here, they're with intention.
Right.
With a purpose.
Yes.
Right? Because it's a gift store, so they're probably looking for something for a gift for somebody else.
Right.
Right? Or they're looking intentional to put on their wall as a reminder of their faith.
Right.
Right? Or a Bible, right? You know, these are things that they're going for, that's fulfilling for them.
Right.
And they're seeking it already.
Yes.
Right? So for you to offer that, right? So I think that's a good point. Go into something that you feel good about, that aligns with your purpose.
And will make others feel good as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right. And I can see in the insurance that, well, you're helping people secure themselves. Right. Secure if they have a loss.
Right. There's so many people who were stuck in their ways and just wouldn't shop around, even though it kept going up, you know, but it got to the point to where it was going up drastically.
Yeah.
And you finally see people, you know, are able to shop around and go shopping around, you know, so that's a good thing, is that we're able to really shop around for them, you know, instead of calling to 15 different places, you know, you can call us and we're already shopping it for you with 15 different companies.
Right. So let's take it back a little bit.
Okay.
How did you start to get in? First, I'd like to start your own insurance, right? Like, how did that happen?
Well, I actually started off as a file clerk when I was 18 years old. All I would do was filing for an insurance agency. And I kept looking at the girls working up front, and I'm like, I want to be one of them. I want to help the customers. You know, you see them servicing the customers, and I was in the and I'm like, I want to make my way up there, and I want to be one of those to sell insurance to those people, and I want to do the customer service. I've always enjoyed helping people. And so I finally got the opportunity to go up there, and I started working customer service selling insurance. And that was probably at 19 years old. And so I really, really enjoyed it and did. And I actually worked for that insurance agency probably for about 10 years. And the mom was getting ready to retire from the insurance agency. And she was very inspirational, you know, and she helped me through the fear. She said, I really have faith that you can open your own, you know, and she actually helped me and guided me, you know, into opening my own insurance agency. And I pretty much did it all there at her office, that she she was like, you can do this, you know, and just by her telling me that, I'm like, okay, then I'll give it a shot, you know, and I've just had that in my head, like her telling me, you can do this, you can. And here we are going into my 15th year.
Yeah.
Opening my, so it takes a person motivate you and let you know sometimes that you can do it.
Yeah.
So that's really what I want to encourage, you know, other business owners is never be afraid of, you know, trying something new because you never know.
Right.
You never know.
You never know.
Yes.
Right. And I think you got that, and you have a servant's heart. So you're wanting to serve people. You wanting to help people.
Yes.
Right. Like after you interact with somebody, you want them to be better.
Right.
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 From before. Right.
Yes.
So I think that was what was guiding you. Right. And, you know, we always have into our lives. Right. At the right moments.
Right.
You know, Michael was that for me. You know, somebody with just unshakable faith in you, even when you didn't have it.
Exactly.
Right. But for somebody else to see that in you, say, no,
Right.
you can.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Right.
You're like, I can.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's a very scary thing because
Yeah.
sometimes you're just like, but can I really?
Can I really?
Yes. But my dad owned a construction company in Pecos, and just seeing his business like of the way he was with his own construction company, you know, I think laid the foundation for me, you know, being like, I want to be like him. I want to be a business owner just like him as well.
Yes.
So,
right. So you've been your life to be a business owner.
right. I have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be just like daddy.
There you go. Yeah. You know what? That's always that in my head. My dad worked oil field, right? Before I was born, he was oil field, and I grew up in oil field, right?
Right.
And I remember when I was a kid, I don't know, it couldn't have been, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, something like that. Well, I remember we went to a taqueria, right? And he made a comment. He was just like, I at one point had an idea. I wanted to open my own little burrito shop, and it would have been a lot like this, I think. You know, I'm like, you wanted to be a business? You wanted to own what? Really? You know, because all I'd seen him go is leave the house 4 a.m, get back 10 at night. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that was right.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. But to hear him say that for some reason it always stuck with me.
Right.
So I was like, I want to be a business owner too,
Yeah.
right? You know, and when I had the opportunity, you know, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's scary, but hey, you know, I wanna fulfill,
Right.
you know,
Right. You always want to make your parents proud,
for sure.
no matter the age.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I know.
Seriously, like even up to this day, I always look up and I'm like, I hope you're proud of me.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, for sure. And the lady you do on,
Yes.
do you still communicate with her?
I do. She's a big part of my life. Yes. So she's retired, enjoying retirement,
Yeah.
you know, so, and she's very proud.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Has she been to the
And
store?
I told her she had a lot to do with it. She's actually my inspiration for Valles Insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, she doesn't live here, so no, she hasn't been.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, she's retired. Like,
Yeah, she's completely retired, moved away,
Good
and
for
enjoying
her.
life. Yes.
Nice.
I hope to one day.
Right? I mean, yeah. We still retire when we're got some age left in us to
Yes.
go have
for
some
sure.
fun still,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, for sure.
So I think that's a really cool story, right? Since you were 18, you've been into insurance.
I have
Yeah.
so a lot along the way.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning a lot.
For sure. I think that's the way that you can be if you're going to be a multiple business owner
Yes.
and you're going to grow,
Right.
right? Because you know as well as I do, if you're a business owner, you can't stand still.
No.
I were talking about that earlier. You can't get comfortable.
Right.
Because once you get comfortable,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. Everything's down,
Yes.
right? It's like
Right.
you got to keep it moving, right? Because once water gets pulled up and stuck,
Yes.
right, it starts to get nasty,
Right.
right? All the bugs.
Yes.
But you keep it moving. It's like, oh, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Michael's one of his favorite sayings, right? Keep it fresh, new, and exciting.
There you go.
You always got to keep it fresh. He always said a business was like a marriage, right?
That's true.
You can't let the marriage get stale.
Yeah.
You always got to keep it fresh, new, and exciting, or what are we doing here,
Yeah.
right?
Things fall apart.
Things fall apart, yeah. So you got to keep it going. So 15 years.
15 years next.
Is in this next one.
Yes.
You opening up any other businesses?
No. No. I have mine full.
For sure. For sure.
We had a good time. My kids are grown. You know, I'm just enjoying grandkids now. You know, so I can focus more on both businesses. You know,
Yeah.
and just keep that hustle going.
Yeah.
You know, hustle, hustle, hustle.
I think very on the surface about it, or alluded to it. How is the world of insurance changing?
It's changing, that's for sure. Everything is going up. It's not just insurance. You know, we try to tell people, you know, it's not our doing. It's not us, you know, making the prices go up. But as far as coverages and interest in itself, it hasn't changed much. You know, the limits have gone up, you know, the minimum limits, but it's a must because everything is so expensive nowadays that, you know, the minimum wasn't covering it anymore. So they just keep up with the minimum limits according to, you know, the inflation and the cost of.
So say somebody, you insure a house, right? 10 years ago, to replace, say the house burns down, to replace it, it would cost so much just because, you know, that's the bottom line of for like the materials, you know, the labor and everything to rebuild it, right? Is that what they're kind of basing it on? But now materials have gone way up, labor's gone way up.
Yes.
Right. So they have to compensate for that.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's why premiums nowadays are doubling, you know, are going up.
Yeah.
Is because we have to be able to, if something happens to that home, be able to replace it.
Yeah.
And so with that, the cost goes up of the minimum that you have your house insured for will go up from, let's say, 50,000 from 10 years ago to now 150,000. So you're getting more coverage, but that's also going to increase your premium.
Right.
But you can't insure it for 50,000 at this stage in age right now because there's no way that you can rebuild for that amount anymore.
Right.
Just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything is,
But the good thing is that these companies that you're price shopping for your clients,
yes,
they have to compete with each other still.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's still that.
Yeah. And they'll come in and visit with us, you know, the company's marketing reps, you know, and they'll be like, okay, where are we in, you know, so they themselves keep an eye on where they are at as far as like on their selling point. Are they too high? Are they too low? And they'll take that into consideration, you know.
Okay.
So they're always wanting feedback as to, you know, how much are we writing through them?
Yeah.
Why aren't we writing through them anymore? You know, and we just tell them they're not competitive anymore with the other companies, you know.
Yeah.
So they try to do some adjustments to lower their rates so that we
Yeah.
can start writing through them again. So it's a whole, you know, as to looking for what's best for the customer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It'd be across the board. Or too high.
Yes.
Or just too high. Stop it.
Yes. So, and other things will make that adjustment because they have to keep, you know, selling policies as well.
Yeah.
So, and they want us to sell them as well. So,
Okay.
sometimes they'll make those adjustments, and sometimes they can't.
Right.
So, you know, we just have to do the best with what we have.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What are you know, I know you're running the insurance 15 years, right? Are you planning on expanding that any plans you got for that?
I'm not. I really like being local. I really like the community that we have here in Midland. And I feel like there's so much potential into still helping so many more people out there. So I like being a one office, you know, one person, people person, you know, being able to service that. I feel like the more offices I would have, the less I'd be able to help. And so I feel like just by having this one office will help me be there and help the, you know, focus on the customers and themselves.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So do you have any like words that you'd like to tell our listeners if they're in a business, or you know, they don't know what to do with their lives, or
Yeah. I would just let them know that it may not come easy, and that to not be afraid of trying new things and the challenges that come with it, to stay focused and stay positive, and just keep shooting forward, and to not expect anything to be easy or laid on their lap. If you want your business to be successful, you have to get out there and work.
Yeah.
And work really hard. Know that any business that is a startup will take you sometimes from your family, from your holidays, from your occasions that come up and stuff, but in the long run it'll pay off. So just keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
Yeah. That's how you're showing up.
Yes, keep showing up.
You just got to show up.
Yeah.
There's sacrifices.
There was time, when I started the Christian store, I was up there till 2 a.m. working, just trying to get the inventory out, just trying to input everything into the system. And I didn't realize how much work that was going to take to start up, but it was all well worth it, because here we are going into our 3rd year, and we've been really blessed with that business.
That's amazing. Congratulations on
Thank
that,
you.
on both your businesses.
I appreciate that.
So where can they find Mary's Christian Gift Store?
We are actually located off of Cuthbert. It's 3108 North Cuthbert Avenue, and we are in Suite A8.
What shopping center is that?
It is the
What stores around there? What are they?
Ahuas.
There you go.
Yes, off of Cuthbert, where Ahuas is at.
Yeah.
We're in that music store.
There you go.
We are in that same shopping center.
Yeah.
I believe it's the Mesa Shopping Center. And it's where the old First used to be at. We're across the street from there. That shopping center. That's where we're at.
And what's your website?
The website is maryschristianstore.com.
Cool. And how about Valles?
Valles Insurance is located at 3303 West Illinois, Space 6B. And we are in the same shopping center as the health department.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you have a phone number?
The phone number for Valles is 432-262-4447. And we also have a website. It's vallesinsuranceagency.com.
Y'all are on the social medias? What do you have, Facebook, Instagram?
We are on, Valles is on Facebook and Instagram. And Mary's Christian and Gift Store is on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Valles Insurance also is on, yes.
That makes sense,
Yes.
for sure. So while we're here talking about it, TikTok for Mary's, how has that been? Have you gotten business from it?
Yes, we actually have, and even from our website, people are starting to see, what we have in the store.
Yeah.
And they take a look even before they go to the store, so it gives them an idea of what is it that we sell.
You know what's a huge trend on TikTok, especially for a retail business like yours, right? It's like, I forgot the name of it, but it's basically when you're live shopping.
Yes.
You're going through this right here is whatever you talk about it, tell the price. All right, sold. Okay, then you go to the next one. This shirt, or
Yes.
Like, I bet you if you took out like an hour from every Saturday and did that, I'd be interested to see in how much that increased your sales and awareness.
Yes.
TikTok's crazy.
Yeah, and we actually just got into it because we've been so busy these last 2 years trying to, do other things with the business that we're now actually have a little flexibility to be able to get onto TikTok and start videos like that. So
that's what it is.
Something new.
It is, because I've been exploring TikTok lately. Because man, at the TikTok I was like, I don't get it, right?
Yes.
But the more you look into it, you there's like a, who used to send me, these stupid TikTok things, right? Like from old friends, right? Send me something and I used to look at it like nothing, but that ruins your algorithm.
Right.
And then now you're getting all these stupid videos, right? So now if somebody sends me something, I don't even look at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm sorry, bro. I got to keep my algo clean.
Yes.
Right? Well, cool. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
About time we got you on.
I know. I appreciate it.
And you know, I just want to say that I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
That you've been to what you've been doing for years. It's paying off. You have successful, not just one, but you have 2 successful businesses, and you know, just nothing but best wishes and all the love, you know, from here on out to, you know, see future success.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and that you inspire other business owners.
Yes.
I think that's like one of the most important
here to help
parts
if I
that
can.
we could. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Miss Tracy. All right. See you guys. See you on the next one.